And then when he pulls the shades,
he gives one last look, pulls the shades, a knowing look that things are about to go down.
it's a knowing look. You're like, it's about to go down.
I was like, they probably had sex.
They probably had sex.
Oh my god!
Smooch, 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 smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch.
Hello and welcome to Smooch Fest, the only podcast in the world about kissing. My name is Lena Olson and I am your host and smooch connoisseur. I have a sickness where I need people to kiss in every piece of media that I consume.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't, I run through a wall.
It's important.
I jump off a cliff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I stab myself.
Yeah.
Not the person who made the art, myself.
Yourself.
Because I can't take the withholding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I feel.
Yeah. Do you like to be edged though? Like
I like an edge.
Yeah.
But I want the
I have to pay
result.
off.
It has to be, yes, I need the payoff for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm joined by actor, writer, comedian Paige Elson.
Yay! Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Yay! I'm so excited to have you. So we're here to talk about Abbott Elementary,
Yes.
which is a big show. And like the last few episodes, we've covered a lot of movie kisses.
Okay.
So it's like kind of hard to condense it down when you're talking about a couple on a show.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because just so much happens.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just focusing on 2 kisses for this show.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about your general thoughts about kissing on screen in general, like on TV. Are there like TV couples that you loved or kisses that meant a lot to you? It could be movies too.
Yeah. I love a good kiss. I do feel like I maybe felt like movie kisses were more important. I'm a very like old Hollywood
You're more
person.
movie person.
Yeah. Well, I am obsessed with TV, but I feel like there was more of a drama in a movie kiss because like I love old Hollywood and it would be very
Oh yes.
the kiss. And as opposed to TV, it was like a little like woo,
More
and then
Stevie
kind of
A,
over,
like
you know.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Exactly. That's literally where my head
Yes.
was. That which is fun. But I feel like TV kisses maybe are more important now because I'm like diligently watching, whereas like growing up, TV was just kind of like on.
You're just checking in.
And then so there wasn't an anticipation of the build up quite as much, or I wasn't as like into it because, you know, I mean, I loved like That's So Raven, and it was like, oh my gosh, when her and like Devon kissed, but it wasn't quite as dramatic to me as like a movie kiss.
Yeah.
I would say like the first couple I was obsessed with was Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens
Oh.
from High School Musical. I loved them on screen, off screen.
Classic. Because they did it in real life. I
They
forgot
did
about
it in
that.
real life, and I was like, they're the cutest. And yeah, my cousin was like, I remember you texting me and being like, Zanessa, like that. And I was like,
That's
I
very
do.
funny. Was that their official couple name, or did you just give that to them?
No, I think I read that in a magazine.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't kiss until High School Musical 2, which is very upsetting.
I remember watching the first High School Musical.
Yeah.
And I was like alone in my living room
Yeah.
in high school.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like old enough where I'm like, I think I'm too old for Disney.
Right.
So I'm watching it with like my nose up in the air. Like, this is corny. This is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm only watching it to make sure that they kiss by the end. Like,
Right.
I literally, the reason I was going to watch the whole movie, I was like, well, as long as they kiss by the end, it's worth it for me.
Shut up.
And then at the end,
They don't.
Zac Efron just kisses her on the cheek. And I was
On
like,
the
what
cheek.
the fuck?
I know. And they
I
mess
flipped
with us.
the couch over.
And they do have a lot of like,
Yeah.
because someone interrupts it. Oh, they are
How
messed.
could
They knew
do
that.
that to us, Disney?
I think they knew they were gonna get a 2, and they were like,
Yeah.
"We got to make them wait."
So that we got to make them wait.
Or something. I
thought
don't
it was
know.
like Disney feeling weird about making teens kiss in a DCOM. Because it was a DCOM,
it
right?
was yes, the
Do
original.
they have a lot of kisses on DCOMs?
I don't know.
if
That's
they
a good
do.
question, but they make kids kiss on the shows.
Right.
So it's a good
Weird.
question.
But obviously they do it in the
they do
second
number
movie.
2.
I actually don't remember how that goes.
I think it's at the end still. It's like not even.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Yeah.
But it was it
was it's not that dramatic. I was just
Okay.
very young and was like, yay,
I love that.
thought it was cute. But my mom, like my grandma and my mom were very into like Marilyn Monroe and like Gone with the Wind, like these very like old steamy Hollywood movies where there'd be a dip and a kiss.
Yeah.
So that always felt fun. I did always feel though, and I still feel this way, I feel like a little like, oh my gosh, like I'm a little prude or something. When you see a kiss and you see people's like full tongue,
Yeah.
I'm always like,
I don't love
they're really kissing.
Oh my god, they're not miming.
For some reason, like a little just a mwah is like they're acting, whatever. But when someone's like tongue in the mouth and you see it, you're like, I'm seeing something I shouldn't.
Yeah, and there's a part of me that's like, did the actors agree to both do tongue, or did he slip her the tongue?
Right. That's what
Yeah.
I want to know.
What's happening?
Yeah, that's my thought. But sometimes the directors do say like do it because I read Jenna Fisher's book and she was talking about, I think it was Walk Hard, one of her movies.
Oh my god, yeah,
with Will Ferrell
and John C. Reilly. Yeah.
She had to be making out and they were like, the director kept being like, really go for it, and they were like, okay, whatever, and they were just regular kissing and he was like, no, and they were like, oh, you mean tongue, and he was like, yeah, and so then they had to like really tongue each other.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, yeah,
just say that.
right, just
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
But the tongue feels like a next level intimate for some reason.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel the same.
Yeah.
That, and speaking of like the old movie kisses that you like, old movie kisses,
Old movie.
classic movie kisses. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be a little bit more professional, but because of like the Hays Code, which was like the censorship code that was happening back then in like the 40s, 50s, you couldn't kiss open mouth. And it was a version of like stage movie kissing where you're pressing your lips together and you're mostly just moving your head.
No
or dipping
wonder.
Or doing that kind of choreography to make it look more dramatic. So that makes sense. Why I meant more for you. Because they're not showing big, long tongues.
No, I did always think about that. I'm like, why are they just?
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, but it's like, that's why.
But I
It's
was
the
like,
Hays
that's how
Code.
you kiss?
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be done?
Yeah.
Wow, the code.
Yeah.
I knew that code I actually read, I had like an Elizabeth Taylor phase where I was really into her. And I read that it was like her and doing like, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf and like, I don't know, fighting to push these censorship codes. And she was like part of the reason why Hollywood started being more edgy or whatever in terms of cussing or like whatever little dialogue things. Yeah. So it's very, very strict.
Yeah.
I did just watch Boomerang though. If you haven't seen it, very steamy kisses.
That's the Eddie Murphy rom-com from the 80s, right?
Yes. Robin Givens, Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry.
Young Halle Berry.
Young. He makes out with both of them.
Isn't
very steamily.
what's her name? The older actress who
Eartha
played
Kitt?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt's in it.
I saw part of that movie and I wanted to watch the rest of it, but it was like it was on TV and I had to go somewhere.
Yeah,
So I didn't get to fish it, but I was like, oh my god, Eartha Kitt is like being really. She comes on to Eddie Murphy so hard.
Yeah. Hits on him. Grace Jones.
Oh my God.
Everyone's hitting on Eddie
Amazing
Murphy.
hot women in this movie.
I was like, oh, this movie actually has the hottest people ever.
Yeah.
And they don't have to like force me to think someone's hot. So there's so many movies where they're
So
like, this is
important.
the hot new person. And I'm like, you just want me to think that.
You're-
Like, this is propaganda.
Yeah.
That movie, everyone's actually gorgeous,
Genuinely hot.
all of it. I was like, this movie's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you've sold me. I'm gonna watch it.
Plug for Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to take that and sorry, I'm weird with my transition.
It is hard to do. It's hard to do a little.
There we go. Okay, well, that is wonderful to know because now we're going to talk about Abbott Elementary.
Speaking of black people kissing, we're going to talk about Abbott.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay, first off, what are your thoughts on Abbott Elementary in general, the show?
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, I think it was 2021. I remember I wrote a spec for it for the Nickelodeon writing program.
Oh.
And there had only been one season out. I wrote that in 2022. And then I got accepted for the 2023
Oh, you
program.
did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was in it in 2023.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Belated congratulations.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
I think, yeah, did it come out in 2021?
It did. You were
Okay.
right.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
Yes. I love that. And season 2, it was like one of my favorite seasons.
I agree. I think it's the best one they've had. Although season 3, I mean, well, I think season 3 could have been one of the best seasons they had, but was truncated by the writer's strike.
That's right. It was truncated.
I think there would have been more of a love triangle with Manny. That would be.
You think?
I think there would have been a more
Oh.
drawn out love triangle if they had the full 22 episodes.
Okay. Good theory. I
Yeah.
wonder.
And I think that would have been kind of cool. I kind of wanted her to go on a date with him at least. Like go
kind
on
of
one
forgot.
date with him, you know?
As I was rewatching, I was like, oh yeah, the Manny of it all. I love
Just
him.
because the actor is so like great. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think they would have cast him without like hoping to have some kind of romantic chemistry. And then they just weren't really able to go all out with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I could be wrong.
I believe it.
I could be
think
wrong.
It could have been a little something. Yeah, I love him on the other two.
Oh my God. He's so good on the other two.
two.
He's so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a great, yeah, I love the show. I think it's so fun.
Great
And
ensemble cast.
literally, yes, one of the best ensembles. My favorite is when they're just like getting into shenanigans
Oh my
with
God.
each other.
Yeah.
Like, I loved the ringworm episode. Did you see that one?
I'm sure I did. I just don't remember what.
There was a ringworm outbreak, and it was
Oh,
like they had to be
yes.
quarantined
Yes.
inside.
That was funny.
Such a good episode.
I like the episodes where they're like stuck inside. Like there was an episode in season 1, I think, where they were all stuck inside because of rain or some storm or something. And they find out that Janine has been dating Tariq since she was 14 years old.
They're
And
so mean
everyone's
to
like,
her.
"Oh my God." I was like, that was the episode where it's like they figured out who everybody is to each other. Like this
Ooh,
is so like the
yes.
dynamics are crackling now.
Yes, so true.
Yeah.
I know. I felt a little triggered. I was like, they're bullying her. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. Yeah.
So Janine and Gregory are the main couple. Although they've introduced some more couples, but like
Right.
they are the ones that
The ones we want.
were hinted at from the pilot. And Quinta Brunson plays Janine. Tyler James Williams plays Gregory.
Yes.
And I love their slow burn.
Yes. I think Amy Poehler said on her podcast, what's so nice about the mockumentary format is like you could steal these looks.
Yeah.
And as I was rewatching Abbott, I was like, yeah, it's so telling because they're never looking at the person while the person's looking. And we're like a little fly on the wall catching it. And yeah, so you just feel like the tension build of all these longing looks of them liking each other but not saying anything. And yeah, I feel like that built really nicely with Janine and Gregory. And yeah, I forgot though how many people Gregory like dated.
He has like 3 girlfriends.
And it pisses me off. Like, I get it. He is the hot guy. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like they're like telling us he's hot. He gets women.
You don't believe it?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I just was mad. I just didn't want him to
Yeah.
date that many women.
I know. Yeah, it's like Janine. Honestly, I would have liked to see Janine be a messy single for a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. She only gets to date Maurice, really.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah, the way they made a big deal of like, you've only been with one guy.
Yeah.
And then they didn't have her get with many other guys.
Yeah, just one other guy.
That could have been fun. That's not very Janine though.
I know.
But it could have been fun to maybe just see like dates.
Yeah, a few more dates, something. Yeah. But I love the two of them. I think Tyler James Williams, I'm really happy for him because he was on Everybody Hates Chris as a child,
know.
and you're always like worried. The child actors, it's really hard for them to like do adult roles.
Yes.
And he gets to be a hot teacher on this.
I know.
And he's so good. He's so funny.
Yes. I love
All
Everybody
his
Hates
little
Chris
looks.
too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel so happy for him. But this is what I mean when and I think he's attractive and I love this new leading man role for him. But when I mentioned how hot people movies and they're trying to convince you someone is hot, it's like a lot of being attractive on a show or a movie is about like the messaging around you and what they want you to think. And so for some people, I'm just like, you're taking the most regular looking person and trying to want me to fall to my knees. Usually white people, sorry.
It's fine.
You know, they do it to every little regular, degular
I
looking.
like trying to think of somebody.
I don't want to be mean. I don't want to name names.
We don't need to name names.
I don't want to be mean, but I'm just saying it just happens a lot.
Yeah.
Where sexiest person alive, you know what I mean?
They've only got it right this last year.
Yeah.
For the first time in like a decade.
So I'm pro. Let's do this with black people, you know. And he even has said like, no one was looking at me like this.
And like
it's
I
nice.
understand like why you wouldn't think that of him first.
Right. He's played these goofy roles, etc. And I'm just happy that
he's got the swagger.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah. And his character is like very uptight and like buttoned up and loves rules.
Right.
But he still can be hot.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just think that that's a good actor right there who can toe that line. You know?
So true.
Yeah.
I love, that he's a little weirdo, as Janine called him. Because, there is also like a default personality people act like hot people have to have. But he gets to be a little nerdy hot guy. Yeah.
And Janine's just an adorable, sweet person.
No. Have you heard Quinta Brunson talk about like her glow up throughout the seasons of like the subtle hair and like styling changes?
I've noticed some.
Yeah.
It's like better.
Yeah.
She
was like, it was really important because I think it's in the third season. In either the second or the third season, she gets what we call a middle part bust down. And it looks much better than her season 1 hair.
I can't remember what her season 1 hair was.
I think it was a side part.
Yeah, you're right. The side part was not it.
Yeah, and it just like wasn't quite as cute. And her dressing, Barbara always was calling lots, loud, very loud dressing.
Yeah.
And she still has like those Janine-isms, but she's just like dressing
still
a little
got the
better.
patterns, but it fits her a little bit better.
Yeah, just everything's like a little elevated.
Yeah.
And I love it. I'm like, she's hot.
She
like,
is.
get it.
Yeah.
When they were dancing in the club on that Christmas one, I was like,
I see it. Yeah.
They have good chemistry.
I also love Quinta's when she's not on the show. Her like pixie
is
haircut
so cute.
It's so nice.
It's so like Josephine
very
Baker,
90s, yeah.
almost.
Oh yeah, that too.
Or
yeah.
90s, like little Nia Long. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So,
yes,
let's talk about the first kiss.
Yes, the first kiss was good,
wasn't it? It's season 2, episode 16. It's the teacher conference episode. We'll set the scene. Gregory is dating a woman named Amber. His student's mother.
Well, how dare he?
It's not his student. It's a student's mother, right?
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because she's old news.
Yeah. Bye.
She and Janine is dating Maurice, who is Gregory's friend.
I can't believe she did that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, why?
Yeah, she cheats in this episode. Although, like, I don't know if they ever were No, because there's the Bone Town episode after that where they apologize together for
Yeah.
making out.
Yeah.
And
So
I love that episode because they're being so terrible. And they think they're being a good people.
Right. And the fact that the restaurant is called Bone Town
Yeah.
is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Bone Town.
Yeah. I want to go to Bound. I almost said Bound.
Bound.
I want to go to Bound Town. Yeah. Okay. So is the teachers conference.
Yes.
Gregory wasn't going to go.
Right?
Because he had a fun weekend trip planned with Amber, but Amber is high maintenance and she's like, I don't like anything that you want to do.
Yeah.
We just don't have enough in common. She dumps him.
I know. I think that's also why I was mad they were dating, because
Yeah.
it was just painfully obvious. Like, I'm sorry, what
Yeah.
is the commonality here?
There's nothing. Nothing. Yeah. So she dumps him.
You're right.
He's like, fine, I guess I'll go to the teachers conference. What else am I going to do?
Yeah.
And Janine's like, I'll be your friend today. I'll distract you. We'll do fun stuff. You don't have to think about it. And it's like kind of fun because it's like everyone's there, obviously, but the two of them there's no one cock blocking, basically.
Right.
Everybody's
They get
off
to
on their
be-
own thing. It's just the two of them getting drunk together at the conference.
Yes. And I love the way he was excited about how organized and scheduled she was.
Yes, he loves a day packed with activities.
Because he literally just did the same thing to Amber, and she was like, absolutely not. And then boom, she does it to him, and he's like, yay. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Ah, how cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just super for each other.
They are. They just go well.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jacob was off doing his own thing, so
Yeah.
he couldn't interrupt.
Exactly.
And yeah, I think one of my favorite parts is, I don't know if you noticed, but when they go into the living classroom to have their kiss,
Which is filled with flowers.
the flowers,
Yes.
there's no music.
Oh, I didn't notice that actually.
It's really silent.
Yes.
And then so it gets like very like tense. And they're like, you know, he's looking and she's like, this flower.
You gotta
And
smell it.
Yeah. And yeah, and it's just like, it's just them, no music, no nothing. So you feel very like, I'm seeing a private conversation or something. And then they think someone's coming. They drop to the ground. She's like, smell this flower. And he kisses her.
Yeah.
And then he pulls away. And then she grabs the lanyard. I was like,
pulls it back in. That was
hot.
Her pulling his lanyard.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
whoever said do that, or if it was an impulse.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, it's like that is such a classic kiss trope where it's like someone initiates the kiss and then they
Yeah.
pull back. They're like, oh shit, did the other
Right.
person want this?
Right.
And then the other person goes in. So they're like, oh, thank God.
Right.
It's
Yes.
not just me.
Yes.
And her decisive pulling of the lanyard is like very like commanding.
Yes.
Hot way.
Okay, Janine.
Okay, Janine.
Command it.
Yeah.
And it was still like, I don't know. I think it's just fun that it's like the teacher lanyard, because it's like,
Yeah.
we still know who they are.
Yeah.
But then it's like, ooh, this sexy turn.
Yeah, and they're kissing at the teachers' conference, surrounded by
Yeah.
flowers. Which,
Yeah.
okay, I think it's really cute that it's flowers because he loves
Yes.
gardening.
Yes. That was like his two favorite things, Janine and plants.
and teaching
And
and education.
Yeah.
It's like wow, it's actually like really beautiful,
Right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to visit. I was like, that's
That'd
a
be
beautiful
cool. I wanna
room.
go
I want to
there.
go in
I
a
wanna go
living
there and
classroom.
kiss somebody.
Right?
Yeah,
It was beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they have their little kiss, and then immediately after, they're both like, "Oops."
I know. Yeah, I forgot she was still with Maurice. I was
Yeah.
like, Janine.
Janine.
And they did have some alcohol, but
Yeah.
not that much.
Not that much. No.
They weren't that drunk.
And that's why, I like that they let Janine not be perfect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's
Because this is what we want.
exactly.
We don't care about
It's okay. We
Maurice.
don't care about Maurice.
Sorry.
Sorry, Maurice. You're gonna get your own show
Yeah.
on Netflix called The Vince Staples Show.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I wanted to read a little quote from that episode.
Yes.
This is like a little earlier when they're at the bar together.
Okay.
I just think it's a really cute little moment where Gregory's like, why am I always the one getting dumped? Like, it must be me. Like, I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And then Janine says, you are a weirdo, but I mean that in a good way. I think that everyone deserves to be with someone who likes them exactly as is, especially you. Look at the sweater. Look at that sweater right now. Look at that mustache. Not many people could do that.
Look at that sweater. Look at that mustache.
She's like, you're making a mustache work.
So good. I know.
It's just like cute. And then he says something back to her too, where he's like, you got it too, you know? So it's like, that was sort of like the first sort of like,
yes,
they're testing each other's boundaries.
Yes, exactly.
Admitting that they observe each other in that way. Back to the mockumentary thing of it all, where they're watching each other.
Right. Yeah.
That just reminded me of, this is an honorable mention because it's not a kiss.
Okay.
When Gregory lets her know that he watched some movie that she said she liked. It was Night at the Museum.
Yes.
And then she's like, you watched that? And he's like, of course I did. I always watch what you recommend. I want to know why you like the things that you like.
Wow.
Unreal. Someone taking the time to watch something because they want to know.
Right. To get to know you
why
better.
you like things.
Not even just like, I'm bored and I want a movie.
Yeah.
To get to know you better.
So romantic.
It's so romantic. They're so cute. I also forgot too how much like Ava would hit on Gregory.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Right? Because I'm like, I'm like thinking about how she's all booed up now.
Yeah.
And she also dates like so many men,
professional
like athletes.
And I'm like, wait, why
men.
do you think Gregory's hot? No offense.
Good point.
I would think he's a little short for her.
Right. Yeah.
That's all.
All these athletes.
Just knowing Ava's personality.
Exactly. Yes. Great point.
He's fine. He's just right for me, but not necessarily for Ava.
Oh, right. Yeah. And was it? Oh, okay. No, this happens later.
You
But
can bring it
when
up.
she be clocking just what they put down.
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
yeah,
makes
yeah,
me
yeah.
laugh. I think it was at the holiday episode in the club where she's like, not my work husband and my work nemesis.
Yeah, because they're dancing.
Yeah.
That was so good.
My work nemesis.
Ava's the best. She's so funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
Love her. She's hot too. This cast is
Yeah,
also
everybody's
hot.
hot. Yeah.
Makes me laugh.
Miss Chimenti.
And Miss Chimenti's hot.
She's hot on the Halloween episodes. I'm like, she's snatched.
Right?
Dude.
I was like,
what did she do?
She said too, like, I think when the show started, you know, a lot of people were like, okay, body, yaddy, yaddy.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, man, I wish like I heard that more when I was younger because
She didn't believe it then.
yeah. And she was like, now I just got all these people gassing me up and it's great. And I was like, yeah, yes, bitch. I met her actually.
Oh, you did?
I got to meet her and Quinta Brunson and
Oh.
Cheryl Lee Ralph. I went
Oh my
to
god, when?
I went to like an Abbott for your consideration event.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
And then there was like an after party and you know they were like in a little VIP area and I was in the regular area, but you know I went up to the gate and was like, hey. And we took a picture together and they were all of them so nice. Yeah, I, you know, told Quinta how much I admire her and her career. Told Cheryl Lee Ralph how I loved her on like Moesha and Sister Act and this. And then, why am I forgetting her real name? Miss Chimenti's real name. Lisa Ann Walter.
Lisa Ann Walter.
There we go. I was like, I know it's like stupid, or I didn't say stupid, but I was like, I know it's like whatever, but I loved you in The Parent Trap so much. And she was like, no, I love that. I love when people tell me that. And yeah, and because I did. And you know what's funny?
She was an early crush for a lot of queer
Right.
people.
Right. Because, you know, her name is Chessie.
Yes.
And I remember saying something about Chessie, and my mom was like, her name is not Chessie. And I was like, yeah, it is. And she was like, no, it's Jessie. And I was like,
That's what I thought, too.
swear it's Chessie. And she was like, what kind of name is Chessie?
I mean,
and we would
it's
argue about the
true.
name.
What kind of name is Chessie? I've never heard it before or since.
Right? I felt gaslit. And then I watched, and I was like,
It
Chessie.
is
She's
Chessie.
Chessie. I
Yeah.
don't know, Chestnut, she's Chessie. So.
Yeah. Speaking of Chessie, I am in a queer kickball league.
Fun.
And the first season we had like you get t-shirts made and you can put like a nickname on the back. And I was like, what should my nickname be? And I was like trying to think of something, and then I just was like, Chessie. Just because she's, you know, known as, yeah. So I did that, and then like during one of the games, this girl came up to me. She's like, "Can I take a picture of your jersey?" And I was like, "Sure." And I thought like maybe she was flirting with me.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh my God, I'm Lisa Ann Walters' assistant, and I'm gonna send her this picture and tell her." And I was like, "Oh my God!" So I know that like I've been perceived by her.
Yes, in
with
her
this,
phone.
Yeah. I was like, that's cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Also, another Quinta story. I was working an event, and she was there, and her car was pulling up. She had her window down, and I saw her, and we kind of made eye contact, and I was like, oh, hey. Like I waved to her like I knew her, and she waved back, and then it clicked. I was like, I don't know her. Why did I just fully was like, oh, hey, Quinta, which was fine, but I was like, I really thought I knew her for a second. We're not friends. What the? But it'd be like that.
But also it's like, I don't know, if someone's waving at you like that, like I'm just gonna be like, yeah.
Right, exactly. She's probably like,
Maybe she's like, we
whoever
knew
she
each
was.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really made me be like, oh yeah, I don't know her actually, you know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well, one day.
Maybe one day, yeah.
It's the Smooch Fest.
So now we'll fast forward
Yes.
to season 3,
Yeah.
episode 14, the finale of season 3.
Yes.
So
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
throughout, like, since they first kissed, they
Yeah.
were like, oh, we're just gonna blow past that.
Yes.
We're gonna throw it in the trash or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
we'll
that they
throw
say.
it out.
We'll throw it out.
Yeah.
And then she works at the district, and he stays at the school, so they've got this physical distance keeping them apart.
They do.
On top of their awkwardness, where they're like, can we still be friends? Like, what do we?
Right.
Who are we to each other? Because Janine does tell him she's still interested in him at the beginning of that.
I know.
School year.
That is what pissed me off.
Tell me about it.
I got it for a second because I think she was like, his friendship means more to me. I don't want to jeopardize that or whatever. And I was like, all right, fine. Dumb, but fine. But then, yeah, when she confessed her feelings, he was like, I kind of put a period on that. I was like, no.
You weren't pining every single day, crying your eyes out.
We saw you
Shut up.
longing, and
You
now
hugged-
it's gone.
You hugged Chris Perfetti.
Right.
You hugged Jacob. I couldn't think of his name for a second.
He was so...
You were sad.
So I was like, why? And then, did that happen like twice or just
That
once?
was season. Well,
I felt like there was an additional rejection, or no?
I think that was it.
That was it.
I think
And then
that
he
was
started
it.
like dating someone else.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
I don't remember.
I was like, if he date one more.
Oh yeah, he dated Lana Condor from To All the Boys I've Loved Before. That movie.
Okay, they did date.
They went on a few dates. Yeah. It wasn't
Okay.
like a long relationship.
Okay, and then when did he date Cheryl or Barbara's daughter?
I think that was season 2.
Okay,
I think she did.
that made me mad.
I know that was also just
Because
like,
it's her daughter.
crazy.
You don't want to date coworkers, but you'll date your coworker's daughter. It's
so
still messy.
True.
It's still messy.
Yeah, it fucking is.
Yeah.
And Cheryl Lee Ralph's daughter. You do not want to get on Barbara's bad side.
Absolutely. So I was kind of like, ugh, I know you can't be with Janine right now, but don't piss me off.
You're being a coward.
You're being a coward. So I was mad when Janine's like, okay, I'm ready. Whatever, I get it. It's not. She can't just be like, boom, come here, I'm ready now. But whatever, I was mad about it.
Yeah, it was silly. It was silly.
Yeah, I do think the distance helped make it feel more like, okay, that makes sense in my mind or whatever. I'm like, well, they're apart now, so the feelings are different or whatever.
And then end of season 3, it's sort of like becoming this like, you guys obviously like each other.
Right.
What? Why are you fighting this anymore?
Exactly.
No one cares.
That's what was
really.
happening. That's why I was like, was there an additional rejection? Because I feel like they kept
Maybe.
talking. Maybe, I don't, like, I think you're right. Maybe there wasn't, but I think they did keep being like, separately to other people, no, we just can't be together. We can't. And I was getting so mad because I was like, for what?
Yeah, like I think towards the end of season 3, they were kind of doing the like, but we work together and it would be bad because we work together. It's not allowed. I think they had a moment where like someone said like it's against the rules or something.
What?
Which is sort of taking a page out of the Parks and Rec book with Ben and Leslie, because their big thing was like, if we can't be together and work together.
Right.
Yeah. So they're going through that.
Yeah.
And then Janine's like, I'm holding a house party in my tiny little apartment.
Yes.
Which I love this episode. I just think it's really fun because it's like seeing her light up and be like, I am a great party planner. I know what everyone's personality is and what they want. So she has all these sections.
I loved watching this too because in season 5, Gregory just hosted a party and it went terribly.
Oh my God, yeah.
And she kept being stressed out, like, are you sure you don't need me? And
Yeah.
And so then to go back and watch that, I was like, oh yeah, she loves this.
She's
Like,
great
and
at
she's like,
hosting.
I got little tricks. It was really fun to, like the detail of having the apartment messy for Miss Shementi, Melissa, and Barbara.
To
so
feel like they need to do something.
For them to do that. The games corner, the
Socially awkward
corner, the movie in the back, where the Millers specifically, like just the specifications, the prop
She's
base.
like, you think you don't want to watch this movie, but guess what? You're gonna love it.
Yeah. When she said that, I was like, honestly, yeah, I do love that movie.
I still haven't seen it.
It's really funny.
I was like, I gotta watch We're the Millers because everyone says it's a great movie.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but I feel like there was an era where it was playing on TV a lot, and I'd watch it every time it was on.
Yeah.
It was just funny.
Yeah.
Funny little movie.
Yeah.
I love Jennifer Aniston.
She's the best.
You know,
I love her.
she kind of is.
She's really good.
People who like don't like her, I'm kind of like, you just
don't
want to
like
be different.
yourself. Yeah, you just want to be different.
You don't like yourself. She's really good at what she does.
She's so good. Like,
I believe her every time.
yeah. And also I feel like she's an underrated Friends cast member. I'm like, she is fucking hilarious on that show.
Yeah.
She just does it so effortlessly you don't notice.
I know, because people just want to keep her in like hot girl land.
No, she's
But I'm like,
fucking
no,
hilarious.
she's so funny and relatable.
Yeah.
And that's why you like her.
Yeah.
That's why she was the girl next door.
Mm-hmm.
Not far away. She's down in the comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway. Love Janine's party hosting tricks.
Yes, so good.
So good.
Gregory,
And it was a lot of people in there. It turned into
she
a big
fit a lot of
party.
people. I want to go to that party.
Right? I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it's just going to be the gang. But then I was like, no, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, she invited her friends. She invited her district people.
Right? I was surprised.
Manny was there.
Manny was there.
Gregory's like, what's happening there?
I know. He's so worried about
What's
Manny.
happening there?
I think you're right. I think I would have liked to have seen Janine and
Yeah.
Manny like try a date.
Can I explain even more why I think that was gonna be a plot line?
Yeah.
Because in this finale, Gregory leaves the party towards the end. Everybody's leaving, and Jacob's like, "You should stay and like try to go for her." And he's like, "No, Manny's still there. Like they're
Right.
probably together."
Right.
And then Erica, her friend, tells him that never happened.
Right.
He asked her out, and she said no. And I'm like, why would that happen off screen?
Right.
Unless they didn't have time for it. They ultimately must have just decided it's not work. We don't have enough time
Because
to really explore this.
wasn't there a text? I think we see a text.
There is a text, yeah.
Right, but you're right.
But it's like,
it was
no,
probably
like, that
intended
should
to
have
be
been
bigger.
There would have been a hot scene with him telling her he liked her and her being like, "Oh, I don't know," you know? Damn writer's strike. And when I say damn writer's strike, I'm blaming the studios for
Right.
not being willing to pay the writers more money. Okay?
Exactly.
Because what the fuck? We could have had a whole 22 episode season 3.
Right. I know.
Anyway.
It was short.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right.
And okay, I love in the beginning of the episode,
Yeah.
they set up there's a broken light on her porch.
Yes.
She's got a broken porch light. She's like, yeah, someone's got to fix that, but it's not happening tonight.
Right. You're
Then,
right.
and that happens. Gregory's not there when she says that.
No.
So he notices of his own. He notices on his own.
Yes.
And then he leaves. Erica tells him about the Manny situation. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, fine. Then I am going to go back for her.
Yes.
He comes back, knocks on the door.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. She's in the house. She's like, I guess it's not going to happen. And then she's like, you know what? No.
Yes.
I'm going to go get him.
Yes.
She turns, walks towards the door. knock, knock, knock.
That's my favorite thing is that they both in that moment were deciding to tell each other.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no like, you know, they can't be insecure and be like, oh, if I hadn't said anything, would it have happened?
Exactly. And it's not like damsel in distressy either.
Yeah.
Of like, she's just waiting and he comes. Like, she was like, I'm going to do it too. I'm going to go over and tell him.
Yeah.
Which I do love.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of girls be scared.
A lot of girls be scared.
And you got to sometimes take initiative.
Yeah. I'm usually the one who takes initiative.
Yeah?
And I'm fucking tired of it. Someone save me from
Someone
this
else
hell.
do it.
But yeah, so then knock on the door.
Yes.
She opens the door.
He's like, fixed your light.
I fixed your light. And then I don't think he says anything else. He just leans in and starts kissing her.
Yeah. They just knew. They were locked in.
That's
He
hot.
walks in.
Yeah.
Boom. Kiss. And the way the camera like swoops.
Yeah.
They're over here and they see Gregory at the door and then they wrap around and so it feels very like ooh as they're kissing, you know what I mean?
We get a little 360.
And it's like
But they're also kicking them out. They're like, get the
and
fuck
then they're
out of
like,
here.
all right, door closed.
Yeah.
And then when he pulls the shades,
He gives one last look, pulls the shades. A knowing look that things are about
it's
to go
a knowing
down.
look. You're like, it's about to go down.
I was like, they probably had sex.
They probably had sex.
Oh my god!
So stupid.
These two adults are probably having consensual sex together.
That's literally how I feel. I was like, they fucked. Janine! Oh my gosh. I love it when we get, because, you know, it's pretty, like, family friendly. And I love when we get little adult moments.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, them revealing that they smoke weed and
Yes,
stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
You're like, ooh. And yeah, just moments where she gets to be hot.
Yeah.
And yeah, that moment. They do a great kiss because sometimes you can, some kisses aren't that good.
Yeah, I agree.
And this kiss didn't have to have tongue to feel steamy. Because, you know, I said sometimes I'm shocked by a tongue kiss, but I'm not opposed to it.
Right, if it's done right.
You know, I'm like, oh,
if it's tasteful tongue.
or a little lip bite.
Yeah.
But, you know, they keep it in the PG, but it still feels very steamy,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It's like the lean in. It's the lean down and then the arms.
The arms.
Yeah.
I did love, though, that it was like a tease that he left and you thought it was
You're
going
like,
to
"I
happen
think I
again.
made
You're
us
like,
wait
oh my
again."
gosh. And then they're like, just kidding.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
God.
God.
Thank God.
I'm trying to think, like, for other shows, how many seasons do they usually tease out?
Longer.
That's what
So
I thought.
I appreciate that they have them get together sooner.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, I know we were all very impatient, but I think this is actually faster than normal.
Yeah. like so okay, so in reading about the show,
Yeah.
obviously like Quinta said in interviews, like she's heavily inspired by like Parks and Rec, Friends. This shows one of the executive producers and a guy who directed like 30 episodes of the show is Randall Einhorn.
Right.
And he was a producer. Let me make sure I get his credits right. He was he directed a bunch of episodes for Parks and Rec.
Right.
And he also was the cinematographer for The Office.
Okay.
Like a lot of episodes of The Office.
Yes. Yes.
And so like when you're talking about like the mockumentary style and like stealing glances and things like that, like
yeah.
him being involved, it's like
He's the master.
they're so borrowing from that like Jim and Pam thing. Again, the slow burn, will they, won't they? Ben and Leslie getting together. And like Jim and Pam, how long did that take? That was like end of season 4?
4. Okay.
Maybe. And then Ben and Leslie, that was season 3 too.
Okay.
But they dragged it out into season 4 because they got together, then broke up,
Mm.
then got back together.
Right.
Which that's
So
a question for what's going to happen with Janine and Gregory.
I
But
know. I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know about Janine and Gregory.
because we're on
It's like,
season 5 now. They're still
Right.
together.
mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
I don't know, but I remember in a recent interview, like an interviewer was asking, like, usually for shows in season 5, big things happen. Like, what's the big thing you have planned? And she was like, chill. Like, so she hasn't let on about anything. Part of me feels like they're not gonna have them break up just because that would be different.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think Quinta is being smart about it in the sense that she's like, we have to be a little different.
Mm-hmm.
We have to like turn it on its head a little bit.
Yeah.
And in this instance, turning it on its head is them staying together.
Right.
Like,
I know. I'm like, I would love like a little drama, but maybe
Yeah.
it's gonna look like different and not a breakup or another person. And she already left, so it's not like
Right.
it's not
We
like
can't really
job
have
can
that
come up
again.
again of like I gotta leave.
yeah. Like I was like, maybe something could happen where like, because he got to be an interim principal for a bit when
Right, that
Ava
was
was
fun.
fired, and I was like, is there going to be a thing with that, or like maybe he gets to be a principal, and then there's actually a power imbalance there.
Oh, at Abbott.
Yeah, but then it's like, well, where's Ava going to be in this scenario? And
I
they brought her
know.
back,
They
so I
brought her
don't
back.
know if that will be a thing.
I did wonder that with the whole
Yeah.
Ava of it all, but since Ava's back and stuff, it was funny. I actually was watching an interview with Janelle James, and she said someone was like, I stopped watching because they fired you or whatever, you know, like in the show, and she was like, I came back the next episode.
I know, that's true. I saw
you
it
should have
too.
kept watching.
Keep watching, you silly gooses. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been sad if she was gone.
Oh yeah. She can't leave.
She can't leave. But yeah, she's still principal, so I don't
Yeah.
know. And like, I forget, where did Gregory, after he was principal for a day, was he like, I like this, or was he like, I'm
He liked
good?
it. He seemed to like it.
did like it.
So I think they are planting seeds for him still wanting to be a principal eventually, because he was good at it. Remember, he was like really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I haven't rewatched this season, so I don't know. All I know is like my opinion on this is I actually want them to stay together.
Yeah.
And I want them to explore a couple going through the motions and making it work all that time. Because some of my favorite TV couples are Monica and Chandler from Friends. I like their relationship better than Ross and Rachel.
Yeah,
because they're actually more healthy for each other.
Yeah.
And also,
they're like more fun.
it's like they managed to make it interesting watching them like have a fight or an argument or go
Yes.
through different
Yes.
trials and tribulations as a couple.
I see what you're saying.
And then also I'm like thinking like in Living Single, Overton and
Sinclair.
like
Yeah.
they made it work. And I thought I just think more
That's a good point.
modern writers need to have faith that they can keep relationships together and explore that without needing to break them up on and off. You know what I mean?
I think you're totally right. And yeah, I do. Yeah. Chandler and Monica were like the staple
Yeah.
of that, because, you know, Ross and Rachel, you didn't know what you were gonna get.
She should have gone to Paris.
You don't
She
think?
should have gone to Paris.
It really actually bothered me that they didn't get married, because I was like, he marries everybody
They
else
robbed us.
except Rachel. Or they
so
should have
true.
just never got divorced, and then I would have been
Yeah.
like, well, they're married or something, because I was just like, why he got to marry everybody and
Yeah.
then not the girl of his dreams?
Yeah. Why
Maybe
didn't they give us
not.
that wedding?
And they had a baby. Come
yeah.
on.
So
If you don't want marriage, just say it. But he do.
he does. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was mad about that, but you know, whatever. But in my mind, I'm like, okay, and then they get married later. Like sometimes I make up an ending to make me feel better, you know.
Yeah.
But
I do that too.
You know, I'm
I
like,
do that too.
okay, no, and then this is how it happens
Yeah.
later.
Exactly.
Gives me closure.
I agree. I do the same.
But yeah, I do think there is like interesting things that can happen when couples are together, and it's fun, and there is like drama in the growing as a couple, and it doesn't have to be. I feel like even with like And Just Like That, like the Sex and the City reboot, people are like, they're married, what's gonna happen? And it's like, people aren't only interesting if they're single.
I know.
You know?
It's a shame that TV seems to think that. Like so many shows just seem to be like, oh, once they get together, like there's nothing else to live for, to watch for. It's like, you guys can still do stuff. It's fine.
I know. I think it would be fun to get into what the heck it'll be like if
they
Janine
move
and they move in together.
Oh my God. That would be hilarious.
Because they're both very
They're
particular.
set in their own ways, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very particular. So I know that will be, oh my gosh, when we saw Gregory's apartment
Oh,
in
that hurt
season
me.
5, I was like,
Be comfortable. Learn to be cozy.
he took like the cushions out of the couch
I
or
know.
whatever.
He's like, I love a firm couch. You freak.
And then the freaking workout bench.
Hilarious.
So him being like a workout bro on
Is
top of
very
being
funny.
a nerd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He needs a woman's touch.
He does.
In the home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be interested to see how that goes.
Yeah.
And I am surprised how often they keep Tariq coming back.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love Zach Fox.
Yeah.
I think he's fucking hilarious, and I
Yes.
want him to get his own show or something.
I know.
It doesn't have to be a spinoff of this. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
he's
in
so
general.
funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So I love that he's like a responsible stepfather of
I
his girlfriends. He's not
know.
even married. But
Right?
he's just like taking on the dad
He's
role.
like,
That's a
"This is my
hilarious place to
son."
put him.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
And coming in. Neen, give him in the front.
Yeah.
You know, like wanting the treatment.
Oh.
It's so funny. Like you almost forget how trash he is because
Yeah.
of how lovable he kind of is. But like
Yeah.
with the way in season 1,
He was such a loser.
even I think is it in the pilot like she's driving and then he takes the car, she gives him her breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
He's just like the worst.
He's such a scrub.
Yes,
You know?
literal scrub. Like,
Doesn't have any money.
no.
He's eating his girl's breakfast.
Right? No.
Going home to write rap songs about not using drugs.
Yeah, this is why she needed to break up with him.
Yeah.
It wasn't the length for me of 14 years. It was just the fact that he sucks.
Yeah. I agree.
Because if he was really great,
Yeah.
don't leave a good thing.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He wasn't. But here for Gregory and Janine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we've covered Abbott Elementary.
I think we did.
Janinery.
Janinery.
Gregine.
Right. What is there?
I don't
the
know
hell's
if there
that
is
called?
one. I haven't seen one.
Granine or
Janinery.
or Janinery.
That's cute.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I feel like they have really good chemistry.
I think so too. They're like one of the best
Yeah. Great.
on-screen couples for me now.
Mhm. And you really see like as friends and as hot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they have the both good.
Yeah.
And I feel like she said she like wrote that role for him.
I love that.
Like I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But it's interesting that you can do that and then boom, you also have good chemistry. Like what if it wasn't there?
I know.
You know?
She trusted that he have it. Well, I think they worked on a project before, so she must have seen his capabilities there
Okay, yeah.
in romantic acting.
Right, because you gotta make people love you
Yeah.
and root for you.
Yeah. All right, Paige, it's time to learn something about you. Something up close and personal.
Almost forgot.
Yeah. Can you please share a personal kissing story? Best, worst, or first kiss? Which one would you like to share?
I'll share my best.
Yay! Look at you, some more positivity in this world.
Yeah. And it was with my fiance.
Cute.
Yeah, it was our second kiss.
Oh.
This was right before we defined the relationship.
How long have you been together, by the way?
8 years.
Okay, good chunk of time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. So we were babies. And yeah, we were both like pretty inexperienced, like hadn't really been in relationships before. And so our first kiss, we were like, very nervous, and it was just like a little like, good night.
Yeah.
And so our second kiss, I was home for winter break from school, and he was telling me about like a New Year's Eve party, but I was home in Northern California, and I remember my mom being like, you should go. And I was like, really?
Ooh.
I should go to this party? Like, go home early, like leave break early? And she was like, yeah, why not? And I was like, okay. Because I had an apartment out there. So I went back, and then, we hung out on New Year's Eve. We went to, his friends were throwing a party, and he was showing artwork. He's a painter.
Ooh.
And he does a bunch of stuff, but one of his things is painting. So he was showing artwork, and then it was cool. He was like the guy, and it was like, ooh. And then of course at midnight we kissed.
Oh my gosh.
But it was a makeout, not
of course,
not just because the
New Year's
first
makeout.
kiss was just a little kiss. This was a makeout. And I just felt like it was just the best kiss. I felt like I'd never been kissed like that before.
Aww.
And it was really nice. And I don't think I drank that night. I remember like someone told me they were like, if you've never kissed someone sober, you haven't really kissed or something.
Really?
Yeah, because
never heard that.
I don't. That's just how she felt, and so most of my encounters had been like at a party or whatever, just like a little kiss. And so I was like, this is my first real kiss, because there was no alcohol involved for either of us. Because he doesn't drink, and it was just a really nice kiss, and steamy.
Great way to ring in the new year too.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like New Year, definitely still feel that like urge to like have a wonderful New Year's kiss.
Yeah.
From like the movies.
Right.
know?
That's so true. It's such a thing.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that.
Yeah, that's really what it was. Yeah. I don't want to get into details.
No, you don't have to do that.
But
You don't have to do that. But that was perfect. It was a great story.
Thank you. But it was a wonderful first kiss.
Yay. And now you're
second kiss.
engaged.
And now we're engaged.
Congratulations.
Which is crazy. I know. I was like, how funny. Yeah, like my best kiss is the person I'm marrying.
I mean, I would hope so.
Some people are like, no, like the best sex of your life is not the guy you marry, or like people who talk like the best whatever. No, that's just like some hottie whatever.
Yeah.
And then you get with the degular person.
And then you don't feel any excitement ever again in your life.
Right?
A terrible way to look at the world. Who are you married to?
Why did that become a thing?
It's just male comedians in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They made women think they gotta be.
It's always nag.
But the women are like that too. They're like,
yeah,
I've never had an orgasm. You know what I mean? They're like, my man. Like it's very that.
It's both ways. It's tragic.
I'm like, what happened, and why'd that become like a thing?
I know.
The unsatisfied housewife, just like,
yeah.
It doesn't have to be a reality.
It doesn't have to be a reality.
Your best kiss can be your partner for life.
Dream big. Okay, so before you leave, I want to share a smooch fact with you.
Okay.
From this book that I've been slowly reading.
Ooh.
Called The Science of Kissing by Dr. Cheryl Kirschenbaum.
Okay.
I'm going to show you an image.
Wait, what is she a doctor of?
Science.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of science.
Right.
Marine
Science of
biology
kissing.
or something.
Okay.
Well, no, she I think she said her background's in marine biology, and then there aren't a lot of books about kissing. There aren't a lot of science documents about kissing. This is like one of 5 or something.
Yeah, like who discovered the tongues touching would be the thing to do.
Right? It's weird. It's weird. Well, I'd like to show you this photo.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
It's pretty freaky, huh? I'm gonna post this image on the video recording, and then I'll share it in the episode description. But it's a really weird looking picture of a guy who's a naked guy who's got giant lips and giant tongue, giant hands.
Yeah.
But then the rest of his body is proportionally pretty small.
Right.
And it's really freaky.
It's really freaky. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I'm sorry, I wanted to upset you.
Yeah.
That stat, I'm going to give you the general context here. So basically our brains have 12 cranial nerves
Oh,
that like connect to the rest of our body.
that's it?
Those are the big nerves. I mean, there's,
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 of them switch into high gear when you kiss someone. So it's like a good portion of your brain nerves.
Right. Almost half.
And so during a passionate kiss, our blood vessels dilate. We receive more oxygen than normal to our brains. Our cheeks flush. Our pulse quickens. Pupils dilate. You're not exactly working out, but you are burning calories. Like it is an activity. Obviously, it depends on the intensity. Yeah. But all this activity in your brain, all these signals you're receiving, they reach the cortex that's called the somatosensory cortex. And that's the part of your brain that like processes touch, taste, smell, all the senses. And that turns into thoughts where you're like, why does this person taste like beef? Or like, ooh, this is really nice. Or, oh, I fucking forgot to take out the laundry. Like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, your lips have the most nerve endings of all the like erogenous zones in your body.
Really?
So your lips are packed with nerve endings. They're extremely sensitive to pressure, warmth, cold, every kind of stimulus. So the brain's role is in kissing is disproportionate. Let me read this again. One of the most remarkable things about the brain's role in kissing is the disproportionate neural space associated with our lips compared with the rest of our body. So that's taking us to that weird statue where it's like our lips perceive so much, react to so much, and our brain is processing that on a much higher level than even your genitals.
Right.
Like your lips. Yeah.
Wow.
So just a light brush on them stimulates a very large part of the brain, and it's even bigger than sexual stimulation below the belt. So our lips are our most exposed erogenous zone.
Is it because the skin is really thin
Maybe.
that it has all the nerves
Yeah,
or whatever?
maybe.
Because it's your most like delicate lip skin thing.
Yeah, that's probably part of it for sure.
Yeah.
Also,
Wow.
there's so many muscles in your mouth, like frowning, smiling, eating. Maybe that's
The
part of
whole
it too.
jaw.
It's like there's so many muscles in your lips.
The tongue is a muscle.
Yeah, you got your taste buds.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Yeah. I'm
So
shocked.
yeah, so hands and mouth, huge processing space in your brain. So guys, gals, non-binds, don't besmirch the lips. Don't forget
Don't
about
take
the lips.
kissing for granted.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
important.
foreplay.
Yeah.
Because, wow, I'm really shook.
Yeah.
One thing also, have you ever thought about this? I think my orthodontist someone told me, and I was like, whoa, that how you only move the bottom part of your jaw. Like that's the
Really?
only functional.
I guess that's true.
You know, like the
yeah.
top doesn't move.
That's true, but I think of it the other way.
Right? No, it's
That
just,
freaks me out.
Right? It's kind of freaky. Only the bottom part of your jaw.
That really freaks me out. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, when you said thoughts of tasting beef, it made me think about how I always wonder actors on set if they freshen their breath or not.
I really hope they do. I know they do. I'm sure they do.
Well, I've kind of heard
Self-conscious ones do.
right. I can't recall who said this, but I've watched interviews and someone was like, it is kind of like a more newbie thing to pop the gum, to feel like you really gotta freshen your breath, and kind of when you just do it all the time, you're like, whatever,
I don't care anymore.
yeah.
Interesting.
And you know, hopefully maybe they film, you know, like before lunch, so you're not like freshly eating
yeah.
food. But
I want to say Jennifer Lawrence.
Uh-huh.
It could have been someone else. Pranked her co-star for Hunger Games and like ate a bunch of onions before kissing him.
I feel like I remember
Was
this.
that for Hunger Games, or am I thinking of a different? Is it a
don't
different actress?
know.
Either way,
I believe it.
sounds like they do shenanigans like that too.
I'd be pissed.
I
I don't want to act that hard.
no. That's
Pretend you don't smell like onions.
Gross.
I feel like there was another story too about some actor. I feel like maybe my mom like retold this, and I don't know if it's right, and I don't remember who the actors are.
And you never need to Google it. It's truth.
I don't Google anything she tells me. I'm like, my mom said it, and I think I should start Googling. But she was like, it like wasn't Tom Cruise, but it was someone like as big as a Tom Cruise. Maybe it was him. Ate like a sandwich with onions
Tuna.
and pickles, but it probably something smelly and like didn't care, and then they had to film a big makeout scene. And
Rude.
She was like, what? And was like, fine, I won't care about my breath.
This is why we need intimacy coordinators.
Spray the breath.
Yeah,
because I don't want hot breath on me that smells like
gross.
something.
Just be
else.
considerate.
You do need that. You should freshen it.
Freshen it and brush.
Yeah. Like you wear deodorant, you should deodorize your mouth for the scene.
Exactly.
You know?
Deodorize your mouth. You heard it here first.
It's just better.
Yeah. Well, Paige,
Well,
I think we've come to the end of the podcast.
yeah,
But I really
dang.
appreciated having you here and getting to talk about Abbott Elementary,
Me too.
TV kisses in general,
Yes.
and to show you that weird picture.
I know that picture.
I hope it wakes you up at night. It keeps you up at night.
It might. It might.
So bizarre.
It was freaky.
Yeah. Well, before you go, do you have anything you want to plug?
Follow me and my sketch team, Anointed Greens, or at Anointed Greens, on Instagram, TikTok. You can find us on YouTube. And we just had our last show, so unfortunately no new ones. But
It was very funny.
you can like our clips. Yes, she was there. She can vouch.
I can vouch. She was very funny, as well as the rest of the group.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Also, follow me on Substack. Paige's Prose is my Substack.
Cool, you're writing.
Yeah,
on Substack.
I'm writing on Substack. Get you some funny blogs, relatable, talk about pop culture, life as an artist, comedian, etc., and just funny observations. So Paige's Prose, or you can find me at Paige Elson. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll add all the links to the description.
Thank y'all.
And thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah.
If you're not already following Smoochfest Pod on at Smoochfest Pod on all the social platforms, make sure you do it.
Do
'Cause
it.
I got TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
Okay.
and we always appreciate a rate and review.
Yes.
And I'm begging, I'm crying, screaming, throwing up for you to please send personal kissing stories to my email address.
Ooh, yeah.
smoochfestpod@gmail.com, because I would love to read them on the air.
Ooh, yeah. Do it.
Yes. All right. Love you guys. Smooches. Bye. Smoochfest is produced and edited by Lena Olson. The theme song was produced by Theo Seidman. Catch you next Thursday for another episode.